I found this recipe for garlic parmesan oven roasted Brussels sprouts, and they just looked really, really good. So I decided I'm gonna whip some up and try making those, see how that works. And I also made this morning some spaghetti squash. I'm trying to be very intentional with our food, making sure that nothing goes to waste, particularly from the garden. And some of the spaghetti squash, because if you remember it, we picked them a little green, they did not have that hard winterish skin. Uh-oh, did you get that on your toe? There we go, there we go. Move your piggy. See, I'm okay. I know, you got it on your toe. Is it okay? Yeah, is it okay? Oh, come here. Yeah. So, all better? All better. Can you smile now? I'm okay. I'm okay. So some of those spaghetti squashes were just a little green and they're not storing very well. So I decided we're going to whip those up. I'll put the link to the recipe that I'm making. It's a low-carb spaghetti squash and creamy chicken casserole. I've made it in the past. It's a freezer meal too. So if I have enough, I'm going to be freezing one bag for the freezer for, you know, the next couple of weeks because the holidays are coming. I probably won't have enough time to cook at least one meal in the next couple of weeks, so I think that'll be really handy to have. But I'm gonna get going with these Brussels sprouts and see how they come out. Just go ahead and scoop these out. I think they're done. They look done. Yeah. We have to fork it though. Yeah, that'll be good. Oops. It would be helpful if I showed you guys what I was actually doing instead of just... The squash is all done. Something strange though, and I'm not familiar enough with spaghetti squash, so maybe you guys know the answer. How come two of the spaghetti squash, like for the first time ever, and all the times I've cooked spaghetti squash, actually made strands? I don't know if you can see. Come on, lighting. Like right here. See how this is actual strands of spaghetti, but then the rest of it came out in these globs, and I don't know why. I don't know. So this big one was the one that came out in globs, but then this one came out in strands really nicely. Neat. The only thing I can come up with is the ones that stranded were green. So I wonder if they're supposed to be more green when you pick them. I don't know. If you guys know, or if you've noticed a trend with spaghetti squash, let me know, because every time I cook spaghetti squash, it always comes out in the globs. It has a little bit of strand, but not much at all. And this other one, it was just like noodles. It was really, really cool.
I've seen one that way before, well, a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, and but do you remember if it was green or not?
I don't remember. That was too long ago for me to remember.
Yeah, I mean, all the ones we've been cooking recently have been, it's like a squash, which is fine. I mean, I still like the flavor of it all, but it's not like spaghetti. Like, its name would make you think it would be spaghetti squash. So whatever, let me know. Comments come, comments go. If my comments are on, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, go over to the community page and shout out there and let me know what you found out.
While we are doing squash, we decided to do our pepita pumpkin, and that's the one that looked like that. It looks like a little watermelon, but it is a pumpkin. And these are the seeds, and you're supposed to be able to eat the seeds. They have like no thick stuff on them. It's just no hull. They just have the good stuff. So, well, that's what we got this year. One Pepita pumpkin. So we're going to try more next year, and hopefully some of them grow. They did not grow well at all.
Well, I think they were late. Remember, the animals ate the first ones, and we replanted, but then the other squash like grew so prolifically that I think it just squished the green stuff out.
Yeah,
so,
we thought we did not get any.
Right. And then I found that when we were cleaning.
Yes, then this was like wedged in the rack that had the cucumbers growing on it.
Remember, we were like, what plant is that?
Yeah, what is this? And then Janelle said, hey, I think it's the Pepita. We looked at the package, and sure enough, there's something that looks like that. So there is the entire crop of Pepita seeds for the year. So maybe next year we'll get more, but that was our first year. It's like an experimental year. So.
And we're not saving the seeds. I don't think this plant, the pumpkin itself, doesn't seem like it's ripe enough, which means the seeds would probably not grow. And because there was other squash around it,
they're probably cross-pollinated.
So we'll just buy,
I think we have some left over from last year.
Another set of seeds and try it again.
Yeah, try to grow a whole bunch next year. We're going to soak the seeds for a day and then cook them. And there are the spaghetti squash seeds there.
Brussels sprouts are done. And I don't know what. You need help with your zipper? Zipper? There you go. Pull it up. Can you do it? There you go. Good job. You got it. So the Brussels sprouts are done. I don't know if they got a little too toasty, but, well, there they are. I'll eat them. I think they look delicious. Squash in this pan, and then the sauce is all set. This is going to be the leftover spaghetti squash. I'm going to stick that in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to shred the chicken next, put the chicken on top of that, top it with that, and put cheese on it. That should taste really, really good. Let's see if this works or not. We'll bake that when it gets closer to dinner time. Right now I'll just cover that up and we'll bake that later, and I'll quick assemble this last freezer meal, and then I'll have an extra freezer meal for sometime in the month, December. It's all cooked, it looks delicious. The kids can't wait to dig in, and someone's already hungry. Are you hungry, Daniel?
And I'm
starving. Yes, we're in the kitchen again.
Doing more pumpkins.
Yes, so we did one today, or yesterday Art got it ready for me and I cooked it today. And that's in the freezer. But I wanted to show you guys remember these? And we were trying to figure out how old these were. And if any of you guys grow garlic, pick your scapes, and that's what these are, garlic scapes. Pick them off, put them in a plastic bag. This is not tight. I did not put it in the refrigerator tight because I didn't want it to mold. Just enough to keep them moist, and use them. Use them. I mean, here it is, December, and we figured July, right, Art?
Yeah,
that's what I think we harvest ours in July. middle of July, maybe the end of July, something like that. And just cut this off here, and then at the other end, I would cut it back on this guy about here. You can see it's a little dehydrated, so we're going to cut off that part. And then just take these and put them in your mini chopper. And we are making soup. So I just put about 4 or 5 garlic scapes in here. And then the celery leaves from the dehydrated celery that I didn't use in the dehydrator, I put that in here. And I still have to put, I've got onion in here. I still need to do some carrots, and probably towards the end I'll put some pasta. But really, this smells so good. So I guess my point in being, don't waste anything, because things do have longer than what you would normally think shelf life. Pumpkins being one of them. As long as they don't freeze,
Pumpkins in December.
You're good. So here we are, December, and we had to move the pumpkins outside, from outside to inside, because we were having some cross-contamination of holidays going on.
You're right.
We had the
squirrels are getting it now.
Yes, the squirrels discovered they liked them. So we've already fed the squirrels plenty. We wanted the rest for us. And we had the Christmas wreath up. So we had the Christmas wreath up with orange pumpkins. Didn't match very well. So it's time to cook up all the pumpkins, get them in the freezer. And then the garlic scapes, again, they hold up. So using everything that you grow, I don't know, did we even weigh the scapes? I don't know if
we did. They're in our book, which we need to do.
Yes. Well, we still have stuff in the garden. Actually, I'm going to take you guys out to the garden. I'm going to go pick some lettuce. I haven't taken you guys out there for a while, and show you what it looks like in December. It's probably going to be really, really sad. But reality here, you guys probably want to see it. So we've had a couple really, really cold nights, like into the low teens. So some of the lettuce is looking a little, just looking here. And the wind blew off my plastic. There it is. So I'm going to pick what I can, because it's nice today. It's almost 40, but we are going back down into the 20s, and I'm going to lose it. So I'm going to pick this now, what's left, and put it in the soup pot. So the red lettuce looks real good here. Really nice. So we'll pick that for our part of our supper. I think that's a good, not much here. And I think I lost most of that. A little bit of the green lettuce there. And then I'll pick this, might as well pick the Swiss chard. It's going to be done now. See if that gives us another, maybe a week or two. It might help, it might not, we'll see. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick the beets here, because they're not gonna grow anymore, and see what we get. Carrots, they're gonna be fine for another week or so, and I'll get those when I need them. Ooh. Even better. Now Art covered up my stray lettuce over here, and look how happy it is. It's doing so well. So we'll just leave this one here. The weeds are happy too, but we'll leave that covered. That makes a nice little hothouse in there. Kale, doing fabulous. Oh, chard. That looks like it's pretty well gone. Lots of kale left. Let's see what's back here. See what's back here. See what's back here, Art. Oh, more lettuce. Good. Looks good. Ooh, nice. Yep. Okay, just leave it. We don't need it today. We'll come back out for that. Good. Good, 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 good. And we've got carrots too, Art. I haven't picked, although these look a little bit more sad.
Oh, yeah.
We should no, I'm thinking we should pick those now. Okay. They look sad enough to pick. See what these did behind the...
Well, yeah. Should I put it back in?
No, it's up. It's done. It's not gonna... Just see if we get anything. We might not. Ooh, there's a baby carrot. Looks like something got in there and ate.
Yeah, that one didn't make it.
Well, the top. Look around for the bottom though, because I'm guessing the animals are eating the tops and not the bottoms. They're hungry. Is that one? Yeah,
yeah,
there's another one.
Looks like we're gonna go hungry too.
Look right here, or right through here, because I think that's where they chewed off some more tops. And this is true love, folks. He does not like dirt on his hands. No, you would never guess this, but he does not.
At least it's wet dirt.
So this is a labor of love, digging up carrots with his bare hands, looking for... Oh, there's a little one.
Yeah, look at it.
Another one right here. Let's see, a couple ounces. Look at that little guy.
Well, these ones look a lot better here.
Oh, this one's like a thimble.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wow. Okay, well, there we go. We're talking. We got some carrots there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that one's probably not going to be edible. Oh, nice one, Art. Look at that. Oh, you got another one, too.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, something was eaten.
Enjoyed that one.
Well, there's some more carrots to add to our weighing. Animal. There's a little baby. Don't lose little babies. Wow, look at that. That's what we got. I gotta weigh it all and see what that... I think this is so pretty. That red one is so pretty. I can't believe that. I think this is the latest we've ever had anything out of the garden, December 3rd. Well, we're trying to clean up the mess we got here. We got the Swiss chard left. Art's got the beet greens. We're going to use a salad for those. And I washed up our greens for tonight. So it's not a huge salad.
We got salad in December.
I know, that's amazing.
December
Really amazing.
Okay.
Cinder blocks, and plastic. It's all we use to protect them. Cinder blocks, the big gray blocks.
I was like, we're using those to eat it?
No, we're not using cinder blocks to eat them. Now, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin bread. It's just what has to happen. We got pumpkin. We had pumpkin that was in the refrigerator. It's got to get used up. So we're going to be doing a double batch. I've got 4 cups. The recipe's on my website. I'll put a link down in the description. You can check that out. It's my mom's recipe that she always makes for Thanksgiving. Yes, Grandma's recipe. And I'm just going to make a humongous double batch. And we'll have pumpkin muffins and pumpkin bread. Do you like pumpkin muffins? Uh-oh. 1, 2. I don't know if this is going to hold it all. 3.
That's a lot of pumpkin.
I know. 4. 5. Yikes. 6. 7. Okay, this officially feels like J. Merle here, making this giant pot of muffins.
6. 5.
So how many did we make so far?
4.
When we fill this one up, this is a dozen.
It's 24.
24, or we could say 2 dozen, right? 2 dozen. So 1 tray is a dozen.
That's right.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now we gotta do something else for the rest.
There's still a lot left.
Yeah. We even get a fresh December 3rd tomato from the garden.
Well, I have to cut out a few bad spots.
Yeah, well, this one ripened in the bag. I think we took all of them out of the bags, right?
These are ones that we picked green because it was going to frost the next day. So,
and then
it ripened and it's still mostly good.
We have our salad here. We still had some banana peppers. So we've got Swiss chard, red leaf lettuce, green leaf lettuce. Did I say Swiss chard?
Yes.
I think I did. And then banana peppers, and we're going to have fresh tomatoes. All from our garden, December 3rd.
Banana peppers.
You know, I have a really bad time repeating. Cheese, right. The cheese, we're going to put that in.
It's not from a garden.
And raisins, right? We're putting raisins in it this time?
I'll probably put those off to the side.
Okay. What do you think, girls? Are you going to eat some of our garden fresh salad? No?
I don't know.
Don't know. I couldn't miss out on the fun of scooping out seeds from a pumpkin.
So we're making another pumpkin. We're trying to get them done and get them out of our entryway.
How many more do we have left?
I think we have 5 more in our entryway.
I've got 1 pumpkin here. This is just all mashed up and just letting it cool a little bit before I put it in the freezer. And lots of seeds.
Right.
Lots and lots of pumpkin seeds. Excellent source of vitamins and minerals, though.
That's right.
Here's dinner. Fresh pumpkin muffins. They look and smell fabulous. We've got salad. Mary. Grace. For any of you who are new. Haven't met them. Hello.
Hi.
We have soup. Oh, right. We have Daniel and Lily. And cheese and almonds. Yum. That looks like a fabulous dinner. All right, you guys got to see what my kitchen looks like. 4.5 more pumpkins to go. I'm not going to get to them tonight. That's for tomorrow. But we got some done. We're going to try to finish these up later. And then we're going to have lots and lots of pumpkin soup, pumpkin muffins, and maybe pumpkin pie. I don't make a lot of pumpkin pie, but I might make some this year. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are. We'll see you for our next video. Good night.